Alright. I'm going live on EGC. And we are live! We're live! So, Hit It Clifford is because of the big red dot. Nobody fucking knows this. Hit it, Clifford! I fucking love this.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay.
Woo!
We are live right now on my personal Instagram and the podcast Instagram. Welcome to Bad Decisions, Good Choices. I am Mac.
I'm Laura.
And we are two best friends with some shit to say.
Hey.
Hello, everybody.
What up?
On Instagram, we have Ruffin Paintballers. Welcome. Welcome, Abigail. You fucking rock.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, everybody. So, how are you today, Laura?
I'm killing it.
Killing it?
I'm
As
killing
always.
it. I'm trying.
It's rainy today.
It is. It was raining yesterday. I went to bed actually at like 8 o'clock last night, and I never do that, ever.
The fuck?
Usually I go to bed at like 4 in the morning.
Wow.
But the rain, I think, made me really tired.
The rain was like, nighty night, bitch.
I know. The rain always makes me feel like, I'm like, this means depression sleep, so I have to. I slept for like 12 hours.
Rough.
What did you say?
I fucking said rough and paintballers, but it's roughnecks. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, there we go.
Thanks for the education, Mary Fallon.
Dope tea, thank you. Protect your neck. Okay, so when I put on my Instagram specific things that people wanted to talk about, the first thing that I got was from somebody with the last name Poole. Laura knows him. We talked about him on the podcast before, and he fucking rocks.
Because he's like our number one fan.
The number one fan.
If you think you can compete with Poole for the number one fan, let me know.
He is the Kathy Bates to our misery, which is fucking awesome.
Wow.
So thank you, Poole, for listening
You just gave him
constantly.
that title.
So he asked us to talk about like our favorite games and favorite consoles, which is hilarious because Laura doesn't play video games. And that's fine. But I do. I am actually on Twitch like every single night. And I'm gonna have Laura on my Twitch on Friday, actually. So stay tuned for that. We'll link that somewhere.
Nobody knew. We just decided. I'm so fucking pumped.
I'm pumped about it.
I'm so excited because we've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah.
Because I've been like, so my background before she tells all of her video game stuff. So my parents were actual parents that were like, go play outside. Mm-hmm. And everyone says that. They're like, my parents made me play outside. All the millennials, all the 90s kids are like, I never had an iPad. No, like, my parents didn't have cable my whole life because they thought we should play outside. We were growing up
Laura's sheltered as hell.
We were growing up on like fucking Judge Judy and Maury at 3. Like,
by the way, everybody
Dragon
on my
Tales
live
at 4.
Instagram, we are also live on the podcast Instagram, so go visit there if you want to see a footage of both of us.
Yeah.
The acronym Bad Decisions Good Choices .podcast, so go over there too if you want to. Anyway, continue.
Or at least go follow if you don't. If you don't, I don't know why you're like, come on, what are you doing?
What
are you doing right now?
Anyway, continue, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Hello, Carlos.
Hi. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I didn't grow up. I did not play one video game until I was 18 or 19.
Damn.
Yeah, and I was in the barracks. My ex was like, here, try this. And he put me on Borderlands. The very first game I ever played was Borderlands. And it had the little fucking,
holy shit.
Hold on, I gotta do
Borderlands?
it. Borderlands. And so it's like, what you know when you like start to die, the fucking, your controller, like,
it vibrates.
Yeah, and he did, like, I think he turned it off, but I was like already 10 minutes in, and of course I'm dying every fucking time because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like, I look down when really I'm trying to move forward. Or I'll just look at the sky. Like, there's no in between. Like, I don't get it. I can't move like that. I have no idea. Like, my muscle memory is just not there. So we are going to attempt to put me on, did we say Grand Theft Auto?
Grand Theft Auto.
Is the first one? Okay.
I think we're also, I don't remember if we said we were going to try Resident Evil, but I think
Caitlin Archibald. Hi, Caitlin Archibald.
Oh, what's up, girl?
What up, girl? Wow, long time no see.
Yeah, for real. What's up? But yeah, like, if there's a video game where I have to shoot things... So first of all, like, I'm on Twitch every fucking night religiously, but I'm not good at video games. Like, I'm just fucking not. Like, I wish I was. Shout out to... Hey, Twitch, sponsor me. I'm just not good at video games. Like, if it's Crash Bandicoot, like, I'm decent. I really enjoy Crash Bandicoot, but, like, I'm not good at, like, shooting video games, especially. Like, if it's a game where I have to, like, look around and shoot at the same time, I'm shooting at the sky, like, and shooting at the ground. Like, that's me, and I can't help it, and just basically don't add me to your Warzone team or whatever.
No. I wish
league, however you fucking say that. Don't add me. Like,
Sempre Crescendo BJJ join. Hi.
What's up?
Also a great fan. Thank you.
Yes, also a great fan. But as for, like, I was good at zombies, like Call of Duty Zombies, where you have to, like, buy doors and guns and, like, all that fun stuff. That's fun.
That's dope.
Yeah. You said you're familiar with that, right? Like,
so I've played Call of Duty. That was another one. An ex tried to get me to play, and he started me on, like, the tutorials. I was kind of getting it, but I was like, this is just...
Oh, there's tutorials? I just jumped in that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. No, I think there's ones where you can, like, go figure out how to run around and, like... Yeah, so he put me on those first, and I got okay at it, but I was just like, I don't think I'm going to be decent at this at all. Either it was a tutorial or he was teaching me and just, like, helping me, but I just...
You're like, no.
No, I need so much more time. I have literally never even... I don't have the muscle memory. I don't know what X means. I don't know what Y means.
Hand-eye coordination. You have to play video games, like... I don't know of anybody who got into video games in their late 20s. Like, I just don't... Because, like, at such a young age, even at, like, 17 and 18, you have such better hand-eye coordination and, like, muscle memory to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And, like, I've been playing video games since I was, like, I want to say, like, 8 or 9. Like, I got my very first video game console from my next-door neighbor. And
so cool.
Yeah, she was a really cool lady. Her name... Shout out to Cindy. She gave
Cindy.
me, like, one of the very first, from a video game nerds out there, an NES, which is, like, the very first Nintendo, like, ever.
Aww.
And I started out on Classic Mario, and then I graduated to a game called Punch-Out, which is where you are a boxer named Little Mac, which is, fun fact, why I go by Mac.
I didn't know
And it's so cute, dude. And at the end, you start out as an AMI boxer, and then you move up, and at the end, you fucking fight Mike Tyson. It's the greatest thing ever. I fucking love Punch-Out. If anybody here has played Punch-Out, oh my god, hi Mia. I used to babysit Mia.
Wow, we're so old.
I am very old.
Fuck.
I think she's a sophomore, freshman. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm old as hell.
We're almost 30.
Yep. But hi Mia. I hope you're doing good today.
Hey Mia.
So I started out, my favorite video game starting out was definitely a game called Punch-Out, and I have it, so I can show it to you. I still have, like, an NES and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But right now, currently my favorite console is the GameCube, and you can fucking fight me if you want. It came out in, like, 2004 or 5.
Isn't that a kick right now? Like, aren't people, like, on those right now? Or is that something else?
I think that might be something else.
Okay.
They might be. I'm not sure. Because, like, I'm in my own world of video games. I don't keep up. Like, the last video game console I bought was my GameCube. And I had to, like, go out and mow lawns and earn $50 to buy a used one. And it's literally lasted me since I was, like, I want to say 12 or 13. Like, I've had the same GameCube, like, just kicking it in my room.
Wow.
And I'm really good. I'm actually really, really fucking good at Mario Kart.
It's over a decade of GameCube.
Yeah, I know.
Hell yeah.
So, like,
Shout out to things that fucking last still.
Right? I have stayed very faithful to my GameCube.
Technology that doesn't break on me within a year. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you, technology that doesn't break in a year.
Okay, we still have nobody on our live. Just us two.
That's okay. I have people on this live.
Oh, yeah.
I have 2 people, so what's up? But it's also in the middle of the day, too.
It is. Don't they record? I literally have no idea how this shit works. I just press buttons and hope that funny shit gets on the internet.
Right? My So I'm really good at Mario Kart, but I want to say that my favorite game is it's a game series, excuse me, called, burp into the microphone, no. It's called Harvest Moon, and it's literally a farming game. Like, and 9 times out of 10, the premise is like, you are a male or female, and you can choose which one.
Mm-hmm.
And you move to a town to either, like, bring produce back to the town because, like, their farm sucks. Or, like, there was one version of the video game that got kind of serious, and, like, your dad died, and you, like, moved to this town to fucking raise the farm that he left behind. So that one got kind of, what's up, Petro? He's a regular in my
I met him on the stream.
Yeah,
Hi, Petro.
regular in my stream. What's up, Petro? Yeah. So I really like Harvest Moon just because, like, I fucking have this overwhelming feeling that I want to take care of things. I don't want children right now, but, like, I just have an overwhelming feeling to take care of things. And in this game, you can buy cows, you can have pigs.
I have a side shoot for this as well.
Yeah, you can have fucking sheep, dude. Like, and you can buy land and expand your farm. Like, why would I want to play anything other than that, you know? Animal Crossing is a close second. Just because I also have the OG Animal Crossing for the GameCube.
Yeah.
I can talk about games and for somebody who doesn't keep up with games very much, I can talk about them for a long time. But yeah, I would say my favorite game is the GameCube, and my favorite console is the GameCube, and my favorite game is Harvest Moon in general. But I'm open to trying everything.
Oh yeah.
I played Resident Evil on my Twitch stream for like 2 months, so.
My favorite game the only game I ever played that I actually really liked was my ex got me into Diablo.
I like Diablo a lot.
I love Diablo because I can just press any button and I can pretty much be fine. Like, I can just sit here and be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm gonna press X a bajillion times, and then as you get better, you know, you can figure out, like, the kicks and the combos and all your fucking powers and whatnot. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, like, I think I like third person better than the POV shooting games. Like, POV shooting to me, I'm very spatially oriented in real life, so, like, to me, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing because I can't feel or see everything. Like, I don't know, like,
that makes sense.
I don't know where I am. The little map in the corner tells me nothing, and I can only see where I point, but I'm also trying to shoot. Like, I can't just...
It's a lot.
I can't just point, because, like, okay, say I'm in real life, and I'm like, okay, we're going on a whatever, RNS, you know, walking around. I'm going to look around at what I'm doing, and still, like, I don't have to go like this.
Right, yeah.
I can hear what's going on beside me. I can feel what's going on behind me. I know where I can be.
Yeah,
and, like, in this one, I'm like... Like, I don't know where I'm going.
What's up, dude? How are you?
Half the time, I'm like this.
Right? I'm like fucking looking at the ground. If it's a video game where I'm shooting, I'm looking at the ground. Because POV video games are like, you have no neck. It's like Batman.
Yes!
Because Batman, if you notice in all the Batman movies, he can't fucking turn his neck. It's like I'm playing as Batman in all of these fucking video games because I can't just point and then turn my head. I have to fucking turn my whole fucking body. It's ridiculous. What's up, Irish? How are you?
Irish!
And Simhotep. I don't remember your actual name. I think it might be Sunny. I'm not sure. Okay, I can't fucking read usernames right now. The guy like the dude from 98. Yes, he has no neck whatsoever. The dude from 90 Day Fiancé, the guy that's like this.
Nope, never seen it.
Oh, dude, you've probably seen the memes.
I have.
I've never seen that.
That's the shit I do not fucking watch.
Yeah, I don't watch it either, but I've seen the memes. But anyway, what's up, everybody saying hi, how are you? We're talking about video games right now.
I love you.
What's up?
So funny.
But yeah, Resident Evil, dude.
That's so funny.
Resident Evil fucking fucked me up. But the thing, I liked Resident Evil because it's still, you're not POV. Like, you are still, like, you can, like, see your person. And the camera in Resident Evil used to be fucking shit, dude. Like, it used to be, like, you were watching through a fucking security camera. I'll show you later. It's a nightmare. It's, like, a whole different type of insufferable. Okay. But, like, these new ones, you're, like, you can actually, like, see your person, and it's not, like, you're following, it's like there's a camera behind your character.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I like that way better. I don't like POV, and I don't like this fucking security camera ass footage that Resident Evil was giving us back in the day. Lamar. Oh, what's up, Lamari? How are you? He was telling me his name.
Oh, hi.
Irish.
I love Irish.
We love you, Irish. But yeah, so if for the people who are just now in here, Laura's going to be on my Twitch stream on Friday, 8:30-ish.
Because of who we are as people.
Because of who we are as people. Like, it'll be Friday. Just follow me on Twitter or here to know what the exact time. But she's going to be at my house around 8:30 or 9. So
I was going to say, it'll be after 8, so just...
Yeah, it'll be after 8. Just stop by. Laura will be on the Twitch
tuned.
Stream. So, yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
Do you want to be done with live?
Yeah, I think we're good being on live.
Irish joined our live. Hi!
Yes! He just said hell yeah over here too. He's like really pumped about you being on the stream.
Good.
So.
No, he's also can compete for #1 fan.
Yeah,
he was
for
literally, if fuck you guys, he was the only one that posted anything about Corrine. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even, no. Yeah. If you fucking know, you know. If you don't know, go listen to our last podcast because fuck you. It's like an hour in maybe where you can like hear the code. Because I posted a lot of shit about code words. And I was like, oh, I know you bitches don't fucking listen to the whole thing. That's fine.
Yeah.
But you missed all the code words.
But if you didn't, you don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
You don't know about Corrine's stories and what she has to offer.
How are you? Yes, C. Roscoe. You can harass her with all the questions that you would like on the Twitch stream. That's what he just asked.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, what did I sign up for? What kind of questions?
Oh no. That's what I'm saying.
As long as you're prepared for only the truth and nothing but the truth, because that's all I know how to do.
Yeah, for real.
And I'm very blunt with it.
They said that I need the code word for iPad. I missed that one. That was Irish. And I know that he listens to the whole thing. So
he does.
We'll tell him.
Because he was the only one that posted. Yes, we will tell him, but we will tell him later.
Good. They're asking what your favorite dinosaur is.
Oh man, I really like pterodactyls. I don't know, like T-Rex. I feel like they're cool, but they're overrated. Like pterodactyls, I think they're really slept on. Yeah.
Yeah.
They can fly. Like they're fucking killing it.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
Honestly, like a dinosaur bird.
Yeah, and dude, they probably had fucking feathers.
How the fuck did we get chickens from? Like how?
Well, chickens are actually, like, fucking related to the velociraptor.
That's what I was saying. They're like, how do we get chickens from all of those things?
Fuck, dude, I have no idea. I think that's fucking dope, though. Like, velociraptors are my favorite just because I really like that scene in Jurassic Park where they're in the cafeteria and stuff, but...
I used to really like Triceratops, too. I don't know why, but I think it's their little, like, head thing. I think it's cool.
He said, pterodactyl, I'm in the wrong live. I don't know what to tell you, dude. An opinion can't be wrong.
Just fire me. I quit.
Like, dang, he straight up was like, your opinion's wrong.
Straight up, like, what the fuck? Oh, it's my old drill sergeant.
Oh, is it?
Earth Chef. That's my... Hi! He's not drill sergeant anymore, so...
Oh, LOL.
Howard, I think is his first name.
Howard. What's up, Howard?
Howard.
They said canceled. I'm dead.
Unsubscribe.
Fucking, do you like pterodactyls? Fuck you. Go to hell. Drop fucking dead.
Oh my god, I just fucking said a dinosaur shit. You guys don't know how much improv goes into this goddamn podcast.
I'm dying. Okay, well, on that note, Irish said never to being canceled, so shout out to Irish. So much. Okay, well, that's it for our live. Thank you guys for stopping by. Remember to come by on Twitch for more live content on Friday.
Hey, thanks guys. Bye.
Bye. God, that was so funny. That guy straight up was like, fuck your pterodactyl.
Fuck your pterodactyl. I literally...
Shit.
I've never really thought about that question. I just think dinosaurs are cool, but I've never been like, oh, this is the best dinosaur. I just think
we're not 9.
I just think it's cool because they can fly.
Yeah, that's fucking cool to me, dude. I'm falling off of this beanbag.
Yeah, you kind of have to readjust yourself every once in a while.
Okay, I adjusted. We're good. But,
do you want a pillow?
Oh, no, I'm good.
You're Gucci?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so I guess after okay, so we'll move on from video games. Yeah, so I'm only slightly nervous about this fucking video game thing. Like, how bad am I really? Someone fucking roasted me for liking pterodactyls. Like,
goddamn. Well, you know what?
My bad.
A long time ago, one of my friends said, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't poppin'.
I don't have haters yet, so...
So, you got your first one. You're on your way, dude. I'm popping. You're popping. You fucking popping, bitch.
Thank you.
So why don't you introduce the next segment that we're introducing to the podcast?
So we are, okay, so a lot of people, I posted last week before we recorded the sister edition, hey, what do you guys want to hear about? And I had this story about this guy, what he said like 4 fucking years later about me, and I was like, what the fuck? And I think that's probably where this question came from. Mm-hmm. I was like, I want to hear, so there was a couple people that were like, yes, I do want to hear this, but my friend Micah was like, I want to hear about the shit that you guys say, or that guys have said to you when you turn them down. And so I told a story on the last podcast about a guy
a very stand-up individual.
Stand-up
guy.
Who is also my neighbor and lives directly across from me, and I have to see almost every day, and it's so awkward. And I think we just avoid each other. Like, I can definitely tell, like...
if he had an Instagram bio, it would say free thinker / iPad enthusiast.
It probably would.
Yes.
So if you don't know what iPads are, go listen to the last one. Brooks, the code word for alcohol was reading books. So I just upgraded it because of the
technology
involved in this leisure activity ish. Yeah. I guess, I don't know, either way. So a lot of people want to hear it. We were running out of time, so I told that story, and then Mac has a list of these. So I was like, you have to tell at least one.
Yeah.
So we picked one, which was kind of a I wouldn't even say a mutual friend. Like, kind of a mutual friend.
Kind of. Like,
it was like a mutual friend that someone else I knew was like, hey, they're hot. She's hot. Let's put them together. And
thanks for thinking I'm hot.
I think you're a dime.
Oh,
straight up.
Fuck yeah, bitch. You a dime. You hold 25 cents, bitch.
Me?
Yeah, bitch. If I like to lick pussy, I'd lick your pussy. You know?
I'd lick yours.
Oh my god. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. Okay, anyway. So this segment is called, we titled this a long time ago, called Ditch the Bitch. And it was just one of those things that we like said in passing, and we were like, oh my god, if we ever start a podcast, this needs to be a segment. And I thought of this the other day whenever you told your story. I was like, fuck, we need to, I guess this is officially
Ditch the Bitch. This is the Ditch the Bitch segment of the podcast. Yes. So if you like it, we would love to hear your stories. We have them. We will come up with them. We will tell them. But
if you would like to stay anonymous, that is an option.
You can just tell us now. But we would love to tell your because I know there are a ton of girls out there that have these stories.
Or dudes. Like,
dudes too, yeah.
I don't,
for sure.
Whatever you're into, send in your fucking stories. We want to hear them, whether they are awkward sex stories. They can be as explicit as you want, because, like, fuck it. Like, that's what this podcast is for. Like, I literally do not give a fucking shit what you type. Send in the nastiest shit you have. We're fucking ready for it.
What are we asking for right now? If I get any dick pics, I'm posting them. Straight up. Don't send me any fucking dick pics.
If you send us a dick pic, be prepared to be tagged. Because that's what's happening.
If it's this guy's dick pic,
allowed.
I'll tag him. I don't give a fuck. Let me ruin your life.
Yeah. Hello, hi. Welcome to the Bad Decisions, Good Choices podcast. Your bad decision was sending us a dick pic.
Our worst decision.
Yeah, for real. So, here is officially, like, the second one, I guess, of Ditch the Bitch. This is my story. This is a mutual friend, like Laura said. We're gonna call him Matthew. Because fuck it. We're gonna call him Matthew.
That's a great name.
And if you're listening to this and you figure out it's you, hello. I don't regret anything I'm about to say. And you can go fuck yourself.
I honestly stand by this 100%. And he actually messaged me on Instagram the other day. I was like, hey, I've been thinking about you and Albie a lot, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I just loved it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just loved it. I was
Go
like,
fuck yourself.
You haven't been for me. Real shit. You have not been here for me at all. So don't even pretend like you care about me. Like,
right.
It's been 11 months, dude. Like,
right.
I don't know what to tell you. I just loved it. I'm like, good for you. You're obviously telling me this for you. And that sets the tone for who this person is.
Yeah, this dude is the most narcissistic asshole I've literally ever dealt with in my entire life. But, well, no.
I can see
my ex-husband was definitely in first. He still is in first, for sure. This guy is, like, in the top 10 of the most insufferable motherfuckers I've ever dealt with
I'll go with
in my life. And I have a lot of patience. I have worked... My first job was, as a 14-year-old, I taught autistic kids math. That was my first job. I have a fuck ton of patience. And I love all of the children all the children I've ever worked with that were ever frustrating to other people or anything like that. I would be locked in a room with them for 16 hours rather than talk to this person for 5 minutes. I fucking hate Matthew. Okay? So anyway.
Your Aries is showing. And I'm not going to stop you at all.
You shouldn't.
I won't. I never probably will.
Okay, so I'm not going to tell the whole story. One day I will tell the whole story on the Patreon that's coming. But stay tuned. Stay tuned. That was really clear.
Yeah, no, so that's why I noticed this the last time we did like recruiter ASMR.
It's like really like
I was like, oh my god, I'm in your ear.
Oh shit.
It's cool, huh?
Yeah, it is.
I kind of like it.
Okay, so Matthew. So like I said, he was a mutual friend between me and Laura, kind of.
I will sit closer for this then.
And he's just like one of those dudes that like this isn't obvious who you are. He was a wrestling coach. And just like, but like also lived in the dorms with the wrestlers.
Wait, did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like, he didn't have like a place, which like, let me just say, I'm not judging your living situation if you have a goal to go somewhere. If you are living somewhere and you're chill with living there, like, you don't have any future goals of going anywhere else in life, I don't know what to tell you. I'm judging you people. But if you have a goal to go somewhere else, I don't give a fuck where you live. This dude straight up was like chilling with living in the dorms with these 18-year-olds. And he's like our age, like almost 30. And I'm like, I get that that's your job, but also like they did give him the option to live somewhere else. But he just
you're a
chose.
coach. Like, you don't have to live there if you don't want to.
Yeah. And he also... This is just like a side note, it has nothing to do with the story, but it was very cringy. He got his eyebrows done by one of the other wrestlers. Like, he would religiously get his eyebrows done by one of the wrestlers that he coached. And I was like, what the fuck?
You need a girlfriend, bro.
Or a boyfriend, whatever you want to do.
I've done a lot of my ex's eyebrows, and I do not regret it at all. Like, they needed it, and he probably did too. But also, what the fuck?
What? You know? Like, there's nothing wrong with getting your eyebrows done, but in my opinion, there's something wrong with getting your eyebrows done by an 18-year-old that you coach and also live in the same dorm room as him. Like, what's going on, dude? So...
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You said okay.
But also, like, why did he tell you? That's the cringier part. That's the cringier part to me. It's like, I think it's great that you had your eyebrows done. I honestly would never have known who the fuck it was by, but why did you tell me?
So Matthew.
Fucking Matthew.
So, on top of him just, like, weirdly getting his eyebrows done by an 18-year-old, like, every week, which is, like, excessive, but whatever. I don't know how hairy you are.
Anyways.
He also, like, he just, like, didn't really have a personality outside of, like, working out, which is so gross to me.
Yeah.
In so many ways. Like, your whole like, you don't have a hobby or any, like, when I asked him what his hobbies were, dude, listen to this. I asked him what his hobbies were, and he said, sleeping.
Same.
And taking these weird pills. Like, I don't know what kind of pills they were, but, like, he took these pills regularly because it said that it, like, helped him with, like, whatever. Okay. And I'm like, okay, that's so you're popping pills.
That's not a hobby. I don't care what kind of pill it is.
That's not a hobby, dude.
Literally, anytime I love to sleep. I don't tell people that's my hobby.
Right, like, if you tell me your hobby is sleeping, you're boring as hell. You're boring as fuck.
I think it's funny if it's a meme. Like, haha, my hobbies are sleeping, snacking,
eating pizza,
sleeping, snacking, and touching my face during coronavirus 2020.
LOL, relatable. Like, that's funny,
me.
kind of.
Yeah, kind of. But like, also, I would never tell someone that I'm trying to go on a date with. That's weird.
And also, like, so and this dude...
I make shit up.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I've done twice before as my hobbies. I used to like to hike, and I like to paint. That's what every bitch puts on Tinder.
Yeah, there you go.
I love hiking.
And I love hiking, puts the mountain emoji.
And brunch.
Oh, okay, God.
Anyways, keep going. Kate.
Don't even start on Instagram, bitches. So...
Fucking Matthew.
He didn't have a personality. Like, he just liked to sleep a lot. And, like, to the point where, like... Also, keep in mind, like, he doesn't live in my same town. Like, he lives, like, an hour and 45 minutes from me. So, like, the fact that he wanted to take me on a date showed that, like, and he talked to me regularly, was like, okay, well, you're actually putting in some, like, somewhat effort for somebody who is narcissistic as hell.
Sure.
You know, like,
I do.
Like, I'm getting the most amount of effort that I would expect to get from you.
I do.
Yeah, so, like, and that included him not texting me back because he was sleeping. Like, it's different if you're not texting me back because you're busy. But you're not texting me back because you're fucking sleeping, Matt, dude. Because you're on pills.
Matt, he is busy. That is his hobby.
Sorry. I don't like...
How dare you?
I don't want to be a
criticize someone.
And discriminate against people who like to fucking sleep.
I love to fucking sleep. I'm offended. Personally offended right now.
Like... God.
I slept for 12 hours last night. Are you gonna judge me?
Like, I could go into more detail, but once again, this is gonna be on the Patreon.
Oh, fuck.
So, we're gonna fast forward to, like, towards the end of the night. This is, like, act 3 of the date, because this is, like, a lot to handle. This was a fucking lot. This date goes down in history as the fucking worst date I've ever had in my life. The video on my channel that says worst date I've ever had, this is the updated version of the worst date I've ever had. So, I need to do that.
And then the full fucking version will be on Patreon.
Yes. So, this is like act 3 of the night. So, like, we went and saw a movie, and I thought I was going to get to go home. Because I was like, it's not going well. Like, I want to go home. Like,
I love this fucking story. I
so,
can't go with him.
Dude. So, also, please keep in mind, I'm not this person anymore. I did something questionable in the story. We'll get to it anyway. Please don't judge me. So I don't think any of the women will judge me, but the dudes might judge me. I don't give a fuck. Anyway,
I don't care about your opinion.
Don't care about your opinion. So, we get out of this movie and we're walking to the car, and as like a hint that I want to go home, I'm like, thanks for tonight. Like, I appreciate you paying, which is the equivalent of I didn't have a good time, but I didn't have to pay.
Thank you for trying this with me.
Yeah, but it's time to leave. So I was like, thanks for the date. Like, I really appreciate it. And then he goes, oh, it's not done. And then, like, that just echoed in my mind for a little bit because I was like, oh, fuck, I gotta do this for another 2 hours at least. 2 hours plus 20 minutes of drive time. And then when you know you're calculating the drive time, the night's not going well.
No.
It's not.
When you're counting down what you can... I always give my friend... I'm surprised... I probably did give you this, maybe. I don't know. I always tell my friends, text me mustard.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Okay, my code word, if you ever text me mustard or pickles or some kind of, like, weird...
Food item.
Weird condiment. No, not a food item. Weird condiment.
Oh.
I will know. Because it's usually mustard. I think I've used pickles.
Okay.
I will call you immediately and tell you that I'm going to the hospital. Your house caught on fire. You need to come home. Your dog is throwing up. I was at your house. I don't
Something.
know. Some shit to get you out. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a date. I've done this for friends that are like, I don't really know if I want to go to this. I'm like, if it goes badly, literally text me mustard and I will have a fucking emergency for you.
Dude, yeah. I don't have a code word, which I should.
Anyone who listens to this podcast, if you heard that, text me mustard and I will fucking get you out if I see it in time.
Yeah, if anybody is listening to this podcast is ever, like, on a terrible date, feel free to like Instagram message us your number and say mustard, and we'll save you, bitch or motherfucker, man or woman. I don't give a fuck. If you are on a bad date, message us mustard, and we will fucking help you out.
We always help out our fellow humans, and these are the worst. Like, I wish there were so many times someone would have fucking called me.
I wish
like,
somebody would have mustered me on this date.
But I didn't even
wish I knew that I could mustard you.
I didn't even think about it, you know? Like, I didn't even think about asking one of my friends.
Because you didn't expect it to go bad.
Yeah, no.
You're a mutual friend.
If I expected it to go bad, I would have stayed my ass in bed. I got dressed up for this. Fuck you.
Right.
Fuck you.
So, Matthew.
I'm hot.
Like, first of all, we see Captain Marvel, which is a terrible movie, but once again, Patreon content. I hate this date so much, I could just talk about it for days. And so, he's like, oh, the date's not over. Like, we're gonna go to a bar. And I was like, fuck me. Right up the fucking asshole, dude. I just don't want to be here anymore. I would rather get fucked in the asshole by, like, a knife at this point. Like, you said, and so, he was like, so I was like, well, fuck this, I'm choosing the bar. So I was like, we're going to, I forgot what it's called. It's one of the, it's not Groovies.
Lumpies?
But it's a bar like Groovies where like there's a whole bunch of fucking arcade games.
Groovies does not have arcade games.
Okay, well I forgot what this, I think it's like retro something.
It is retro arcade bar.
Okay, is it just
like
retro?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called, I think it's actually called retro OKC, but it's like retro arcade bars. Okay. What you call it, yeah.
So basically,
I love that bar.
Yeah, this bar,
it's
I don't like bars. Bar.
No, it's fun, because you can go and play like arcade games, and like, they have like the old Pac-Man, Tetris, and
like they have,
I love
like,
no, that's one of my favorite bars here, for sure.
Yeah, and like, I don't like to drink, first of all, and I don't like to go out to bars, or just places in general, because I'm introverted. But, like, I really enjoy, like, the atmosphere of this place. Like, the bartenders are really nice. The people at the front taking your cover are really nice. And they play strictly 80s music, which is my fucking jam. Yeah. And then, like Laura said, they just, like, the walls are covered with classic arcade games. Like, they have Street Fighter, one of the first X-Men games.
They do.
They have that old-fashioned fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. They also have that Simpsons game that used to be in CiCi's Pizza, which I don't know, like, that's a very select few people that know what I'm talking about.
I think I've played that, but I didn't really get it. I didn't realize that was in CiCi's.
Yeah, that was, like, a thing. And if you grew up in Edmond, Oklahoma, like, we had the CiCi's, and we had the Simpsons game, the CiCi's. Anyway, so I was in heaven, basically. So we get to this fucking bar, and he pays the cover, which, like, I'm not one of those bitches that's like, you're paying for me the whole date. Like, everywhere we went, I offered to pay my way. Because on top of that, I didn't want to be there.
You already knew, yeah.
Yeah.
No, when I know the date's not going well, I kind of start to try to pay for shit. Because I'm like, and that's so weird, but I know that it's like
it's like the universal sign of like,
it's so
you're not getting your dick wet.
It's so taboo to talk about, but I'm like, I would much rather pay my way on the first date and know that, like, I don't like you, I don't feel, because it's not that I ever feel obligated to sleep with you, but also, like, I know there's some weird, like, are we going to?
Yeah.
And it's like, I just would rather not even question that you feel like that, so I would just rather, like, I make my own money, I don't need this if I don't want it.
Right.
I'll spend the rest of the night with you, I'll try to make it as fun as I can, but I'm not letting you put your dick in me.
Yeah, like, it's just
fucking not.
Like, and first date sleeping with people, and like, that's a whole different subject we'll talk about.
I can totally talk about that.
Oh yeah, me too.
Forever.
But anyway, so like, we get to this bar, and he pays the cover, and I say, hey, thank you for paying the cover, I really appreciate it. Mm-hmm. And he, you know, a normal human being would have been like, you're welcome. But fucking Matthew goes, well, don't expect for me to pay for it every time. Because if you want me to pay for things every time we're going out, you're with the wrong person. And I was like, did you have to be a fucking
Do you see me
cunt?
trying to crawl into a hole in the ground for him? Like,
did you have to be an asshole about it? No, you didn't.
No.
So, like, to give some context, so what I'm about to say that I did, I'm not super proud of it, but I feel like it was justified. because, like, okay, it wasn't justified. I shouldn't have done this. But I'm not sorry because he fucking deserved it. Like,
thank you.
On top of,
please don't apologize for this.
No, I'm not gonna apologize for this. On top of him being rude to me about paying the cover, he also fell asleep in the middle of the movie that we went to before.
I forgot about that.
And like weirdly kept trying to like annoying little brother type touching my face, like, and would laugh when I told him to stop touching my face. So like just to give more context of what type of fucking person this dude is, he's annoying as hell and an asshole.
Ooh. Love him. That's my favorite.
And, like, the precursor of texting included a lot of him sending me pictures of his thighs because he would be at the gym doing legs. Like, so this guy, just to reiterate of what I did, because I'm not sorry for it and I will not apologize for it, this dude is a fucking waste of space. So, after he was rude to me about the cover charge, I got mad and I got petty. And he said, here's my card, go get us drinks. And I said, that's where you fucked up. Because I went straight to the bar. I said, hello, bartender. I would like to buy everybody at the bar drinks right now on this card.
Oh, wait, did you really?
Yes, I did. I would never do this to anybody ever again. Like, just to, like, restate this, I shouldn't have done this, and I will never do this to anybody ever again. This was rude as hell.
I will 100% do this to you. I will take this.
Laura's like, fuck that, I will do
fuck this. That. If you do this, if you do some shit like this to me on a date and you give me your card, you're a fucking idiot. Straight up, that means you didn't even know you were being a dick.
Exactly.
Like,
you're so narcissistic, you didn't even realize that you were being a fucking asshole.
This was okay, and you're like, it's fine, but here's my card.
Here's my, like, I'm like, fuck you, bitch, basically, but here's my card.
Me? Here's, okay, let me.
Yeah, so I bought everybody at the bar drinks, and then I bought myself the most expensive drink.
Oh, yeah.
And then the line at this place was really long, so he was in the bathroom for a while. He had no idea any of this was going on. I fucking cheers everybody at the bar with all the drinks. And then we just fucking chugged them. And then I closed out his tab real quick. And then I said, hey, can you close out this tab? She goes, is your date an asshole and in the bathroom? And I said, yes. And
she knew.
She goes, absolutely.
That's the realest ass fucking bartender ever.
So shout out to that girl. I don't remember her name, but shout out to her.
Shout out to you for being the fucking shit.
Yeah. She closed out the tab real fast. Pretended like she had never fucking even seen me before, dude. He comes back, he goes, did you open up a tab? I said, no, I was waiting for you. And then he had the audacity to go, what the fuck, I told you to order us drinks. So then she automatically was like, hello, what can I get for you?
Did she hear that?
Yeah, she heard it. She heard it. So shout out to this girl.
Shout out to this girl. I aspire to be you when I grow up.
Yes.
Like, straight up. I want to be this bartender.
Yeah, dude. So she, like, pretended she didn't even, she'd never met me before or anything. And I was like, oh, yeah, well, what's your favorite? And so then she ordered us drinks. And so then I'm already drunk because I don't drink like that. So after I chugged the first one, dude. I was drunk already. And then Matthew.
Hold on, I'm gonna hold on real quick, cause I can cut that.
Okay,
I just
cool.
gotta see what time it's cut.
We're gonna cut his name. I accidentally said his real name.
I'm literally gonna cut until you say Matthew again. So just say Matthew.
So Matthew, he drinks a lot. So he was like not drunk. By the first one. I was, but I hit it really well. I wasn't drunk yet. I was drunk because I knew I was drunk. I know people who drink will know what I'm talking about.
Me? Yeah. I know exactly what you're fucking talking about.
I was drunk because I knew it, but everybody else around me couldn't tell that I was drunk. So
I hold it together so well.
Yeah.
Until I don't, and then it's time to go.
Yes, dude.
That's what we talked about on an earlier podcast. I was like, it's time to go. We're getting the fuck out.
Yeah. So
hell yeah.
He kept buying me drinks, dude. And so I didn't have to drive. Like, he was straight up gonna, like, and he was actually surprisingly being very responsible with his drinking. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
He's not one of those.
Not responsible enough, which is where I'm getting to. And so then I was just hammering them back because I didn't have to drive and I didn't want to be there. So I'm just gonna get drunk. And I was like, fuck this shit. So I'm drunk, I'm playing Ninja Turtles, and then the Pac-Man game opens up. So I'm
That's
like,
my favorite.
fuck yeah.
It's so good there.
So by the time Pac-Man is open, I'm visibly drunk. So like other people, like I'm not stumbling, but like if you talk to me, you'll know that I'm drunk for sure. I'm like 4 or 5 drinks in at this point. So I am fucking playing Pac-Man like a champ. And this motherfucker comes up to me and takes my other hand, my non-Pac-Man playing hand, and tries to put it in his pants, dude. He tries to put my hand in his pants. I'm playing Pac-Man. I am playing a fucking game that I'm trying to win. Like, not only is this inappropriate, but I'm playing Pac-Man. I'm on the 3rd round, bitch. You know how fucking hard that takes? Like, that's hard to do.
Fuck you, Matthew!
If you are watching this and you realize this is you, fuck you, dude.
He will
fuck
never.
You.
He's so narcissistic.
He's so narcissistic, he'll never listen to this.
He will never listen
for some reason you ever do, go fuck yourself.
Twice, and then for the rest of your life, because you deserve no woman ever. Fuck you, Matthew!
No woman ever.
I'm so, honestly, like, I have hooked my friends up a few times. One time, like, sometimes it works out. Like, one time, this girl was like, oh yeah, he's hot, but then he had a small dick, and I felt bad. Yeah. And I was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. He was my friend. I didn't know.
Sorry I didn't provide you with the Carfax.
Sorry. He was hot. Like, it's misleading. I don't know. But this
was a shame in and of itself, but that's a whole other podcast.
This is the one that I felt so bad about, because I had no idea.
Matthew?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the friend that knew him also did not, like, we never.
He didn't know either?
No! He found out later, like, and he actually told me later about this. He was like, because it's a whole other story, but basically he was
did Matthew tell his side?
No.
Okay.
It was just like some shit that he kind of did that was like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was just bad business, and I'm like, you guys are supposed to be friends, and you're not really acting like a friend because he's so full of himself.
This dude doesn't scream good friend. Like,
no, he doesn't.
Like, to me, if you're trying to date somebody and, like, this is a huge red flag for me. I don't know if it's a red flag for anybody else, but if they ever say that they don't have a lot of friends, or they don't have, like, at least one friend that they talk to regularly, that's a fucking sign of a sociopath. That's a person that's trying to isolate you from somebody that's a person that's trying to isolate you and control you.
No, I never thought of that.
Because they don't have friends themselves. And this person screamed sociopath because of this.
Interesting.
But yeah, like, so I'll tell the rest of the story sometime on our Patreon that's coming. But yeah, like, basically Matthew was the worst person alive. And if you want to hear the continuation of what happened after he tried to stick my hand down his pants, listen to our Patreon. That's coming. That'll probably be our first fucking thing on the Patreon.
Comment a hand emoji with a pants emoji,
and that way we know. Or the eggplant emoji.
And if you do all 3,
we'll give you a shout out in the next podcast
for sure.
But yeah, like, just
Irish,
so there's no... Yeah, shout out to Irish. But just so, like, nobody gets fucking weird with what they think comes next. I was very drunk whenever he was trying to put my hand down his pants. And so, just like a little teaser trailer for what comes next. I was so drunk, I couldn't form words to cuss him out. So I just kept saying, I'm playing Pac-Man, dude. Like, that's just what I kept saying on repeat. Like, I couldn't defend myself, like, verbally. I just kept saying... I'm playing Pac-Man. Stop, I'm playing Pac-Man. Like, I just couldn't form words of don't put my hand down your pants. I just kept saying, I'm playing Pac-Man.
I'm playing Pac-Man has way more less syllables, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, for the continuation of that story, stay tuned. We're taking an ad break for our friends at Forever a Fighter. Forever a Fighter is a non-profit organization dedicated to donating all proceeds to PTSD victims or victims of domestic violence, specifically because PTSD does not just apply to people who are veterans or anything like that. But, you know, if you are a veteran or like you just suffer from PTSD for any reason whatsoever, Forever a Fighter is there to help you out. It is run by my friend Stephanie Madden, and we will link something down below for you to go donate. We have cool T-shirts that go. All the proceeds go to all of those victims. So feel free to go donate to whatever your heart desires.
We actually will see none of this. We are doing this specifically for her, for this foundation, because it is so important that people are made aware. Yeah, PTSD is not just for, I'm a veteran. I have not been diagnosed with PTSD, different mental disorders, but people don't know. It's post-traumatic stress disorder. And people misuse this, I think, a lot. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, PTSD can be for anyone. It's anyone who's suffered anything traumatic and you have these, like, you know, illogical reactions to it. And so this is for you, you know. This is to support you and what you're going through in your trauma.
If you need financial help or anything like that, that's what Forever a Fighter is for. They are Forever a Foundation. Wow, Forever Foundation. Forever a Fighter Foundation on Instagram. Same for their website. I don't remember if it's .org or .com. Try both. See where the wind takes you. So if you need help with any of that, hit up Forever a Fighter Foundation today. Okay.
Dope.
So, this last topic was also sent in by somebody. I forgot their username, but you keep going while I look up their username.
I'm sorry?
We're going to talk about Forever.
Yeah. The last one.
Yes. So, this person sent me a message on Instagram. I'm trying to find their username because I want to give them a proper shout out.
Hold on, because you sent me the picture. I'm trying.
Oh, okay. Jackal19, yes, sent me this very specific topic. Like, what's the funniest thing about this is that this person sent me this request at, what time did they send me this? At 3:38 a.m. And they said, can you do a video request on whether it's okay to fart around your partner and how long you should wait before it's okay? Which, I'm not gonna lie, dude, that's like the most random question I've ever received at 3 o'clock in the morning. But
I feel like a lot of people actually think about this.
Yeah, I feel like
no one
this
talks
like,
about this.
Yeah, people don't talk about this. Like, your wish is our command. We will talk about this. What are your thoughts, Laura? Like, farting in front of your significant other.
So, my story is with it. So, Albie was, like, really funny about this because for the first at least 3 to 4 months of our relationship, he would leave the room to fart. Like,
are you serious?
It was so sweet. Like, he was such a gentleman about it.
That's so cute.
But within the first month, I specifically remember this story. So for me, I'm very, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm gonna fart in front of you eventually. I know this. I know a lot of people don't know this, but I take shits.
Yeah, like,
people
women with vaginas take shits and fart.
And they actually have 3 holes. Depending on what you want to count. Depending on what you want to count. But
4? Okay.
Well, your mouth. I think I counted this one.
Wait. Okay, that's a whole different fucking thing. I don't know where the 4th hole is. Just keep going. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. You said 4 holes. Bitch.
Did you? God damn it. Okay, never mind.
I was homeschooled. There's 4 holes. Holy shit.
I was counting our mouth too, but shit.
I know, but so was I. So where's the 4th one?
Like, you know, pee doesn't come out of your vagina?
Yeah, well, duh.
Okay, so that's a hole. Vagina's a hole. Your asshole's a hole.
I guess I just don't think about the peeing one as like a hole you can insert things into.
I mean, people have. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying it can be done.
This is turning into a whole nother...
intense. Holy
wow,
shit.
so moral of the story is I was homeschooled. And
anyways.
The title of this podcast is There Are 4 Holes.
There are 4 holes. You can insert something into anything depending on the size of both, to be honest.
And the attitude you have going into the situation.
And Pornhub, please sponsor us.
What if our fucking 2 sponsors were Forever a Fighter and Pornhub?
I'm done. Okay, so I remember this specifically because we were at his very first meet and he said something, and I don't remember what he was doing. He was fucking with me. I mean, that was kind of our, like, you got it?
Yeah, I'm like, I was falling in between the wall and the beanbag, but
yeah, I know when I was doing college finals, that happened to me a lot. Anyway, so, we were at his first meet, and he was fucking with me about something, and I was just like, do it again, or say this again, or whatever the fuck he was doing. I was like, I'm gonna Dutch oven you. Because we're laying in a hotel bed.
Yeah.
So if you don't know what a Dutch oven is,
God damn.
you should go look it up. But pretty much what it is like you fart, and then you put everyone under the covers, so they have to smell it.
I love how you said everyone, like there's more than just the two of you in the bed. Like, I fucking love that.
The dog is there too sometimes.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, Rico. Like, you're getting thrown into this shit. Whoever's in bed with you, you put them all under the fucking covers.
We're all in this oven together, bitch.
It's a Dutch oven. So I was like, if you do this again, I'm gonna Dutch oven you. And he did it again, and I was like, all right. And he got legit for real, like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you serious? And I was like, I told you this is what I was gonna do. We were maybe a month and a half into knowing each other's tops.
That's the best.
And he didn't fart in front of me for like 4 months after I did that. He's a gentleman straight. I fucking love him. So,
oh my God.
yeah.
Oh my God, I love him so much.
I know, right?
God, that's so
to
funny.
me, I think you should wait. I don't know about wait, but like, I think you should sleep together first, and then after that, it's all hand. Like,
that's a good rule.
That to me, it's like game on, because after that, you have seen like everything. Sex is weird sounds, weird, like, I don't know what's happening.
Sex is weird. You are literally getting on top of each other to sweat and flop around.
Yeah.
That's sex.
It's weird. Sex is a really weird concept.
Great.
Oh, it is fucking fantastic.
It's wonderful.
But
is it better than bacon? We still don't know. But
I could not tell you. Anyways,
this concept of sex is so strange.
It is, but I think if you're gonna fart in front of someone else, and you're like not sure about it, when you have sex, if you fart in front of them and they're weirded out, you literally let them put a piece of their body inside of you, or like you put a piece of your body inside of them. Like, you did this thing. Like, you should be able to fart and be like, oh my God, this happens. Like, this is a real thing.
If you're gonna pull my hair and make me call you daddy, then I should be able to fart in front of you. That's personally never happened to me before, because what the fuck?
What the fuck?
But that's just a rule. I feel the sex rule 100%, but also, and I'm gonna apply this to like also sleeping on the first date. If you are questioning whether or not you should do it, you probably shouldn't do it. If you're like, I wonder if this person is okay with me farting around them, they probably won't be, so don't do it.
Or if you want to get rid of them, you should.
Or that.
And you'll probably end up on their podcast.
Yeah, you know. And it's so like this is also like a whole different other subject, but I apply this to sleeping on the first date. Like, if you are hanging out with somebody and you're on a date with them and you want to sleep with them afterwards, if you are like, should I do this? Maybe you shouldn't. But if you're like, fuck yeah, we're both feeling it, then go fucking do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's just kind of how I like. Even for like things I shouldn't be doing, like, should I be doing this? And you have to ask yourself, should I be doing this? And you have to say those words out loud. You probably shouldn't do it. And so, like, and what's surprising is like a guy that I went on a first date with actually gave me this mentality, and I didn't sleep with him.
Nice.
Like, because like I told him, this is like in my Peru days.
Like, you weren't
I was
sure,
like,
I don't want to.
Well, it wasn't even about sleeping with him. It was about kissing him. I was like, I just don't kiss on the first day. This is like back in the day. The day.
A guy did that to me once, and I was like, what the fuck?
I was like, I just don't want to kiss on the first date. And he just goes, well, shouldn't you just kind of like feel how it's going? And
go from there.
Yeah, go from there. And I was like, you know what? Fucking fair enough, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, that's shit.
It's such a dogmatic rule for something that you don't even know. Like,
yeah. Like, if you want to kiss that person, fucking go for it. Like, you know, like.
I say do whatever you're feeling.
Yeah.
Honestly. Like, I've totally 100% slept with people on the foot. So, like, max rule, if you feel like you shouldn't do it, I probably don't abide by that as much. I slept with a lot of people that I just wasn't sure about, because I was like, maybe the sex will be good and we can just be
Yeah,
like,
you know, maybe.
maybe. And then it's like, okay. And I'm like, whatever.
You're like, I could have not done it, but I also did do
but
it,
at
so it's
least,
fine.
okay, so my mentality is sleep on the first date, sleep together on the first date if you're feeling it, because then you know if the second date is worth it.
Ooh.
Test drive the car before you buy it.
I thought you were going to say test the cock. I really thought you were going to say test that cock before you drive it.
No, test drive the car before you buy it. And I mean, a lot of girls are like, I think there's, I don't know, I've heard this before. I was like, is this actually a real thing? A lot of girls do like 3-date rules or like 90-day rules. And I'm like,
I don't even follow the rules that other people set for me.
I'm like, I don't really think this makes any sense at all. But also, I'm like, I get why you would want to wait. But like, wait until it feels right. If it feels right, it feels right. If it's the first day, it's the first fucking date.
Like, and it's just like, it also goes for like calling people too. It's just like, people are like, oh my god, when you get somebody's number, you wait 3 days before you call them. And I never fucking followed that. Because I was just like, fuck that, because we're adults.
If you like somebody,
if you like that person and you're excited to hang out with them, just fucking call them. Holy fucking shit. What's your, like, if you wait 3 days to call me, that is games. And I don't fucking have time for that. Take your fucking bitch ass to Twitter, because that's where the game players are. I don't have time for that. You know? So, as for farting, fucking go for it. Just, advice from Mackenzie specifically, if you feel like you shouldn't fart in front of this person, don't do it. If you feel like the vibes are right, and they also think it would be funny if you farted, or just be socially accepting that you farted, fucking go for it. But like,
I think you should, caveat, I think you should also follow the common rules of, I feel like there are unspoken rules of farting. Like, you should call it before you do it, especially if there are only two people.
if you're confident that that person's not gonna hear it or smell it, don't fucking say anything.
Don't say shit.
Don't say fucking shit, dude.
But
if you are like, there's no way this is not gonna be audible, you need to give somebody a warning.
like, hey bro, like, I can leave or you can leave, but like, this is about to fucking happen.
Or if you're on a leather couch, lay on the couch. I've done that before.
I have to. I'm not gonna lie about that. I totally have. Oh my god, that was so weird.
Like, oh fuck, this couch is really squeaky.
It's not my asshole for sure.
For sure not my asshole at all.
I can't believe that was requested. Like, I really
That's
can't
hilarious.
believe somebody wanted
maybe
to hear
they're
us
in a
talk about
dilemma.
this.
Maybe they're dating somebody and they just don't, they're like,
This is
I have
definitely-
really bad gas and they just don't know when to do it.
Fair. That's
You know?
100% my advice then. Like, that's real ass fucking advice. I stand by it.
Dude, okay, so for people who have followed me specifically, I have been dating my boyfriend long distance for the past year. And so I have been visiting him like off and on throughout the past year. And so he lives in Maryland in like this townhouse kind of house, duplex. I don't know, but it's like, it's weird. Northerners are weird. But anyway,
Is it not like this? Or is it in a row home?
it's more like skinny.
Is it like in a row home? Like, are there more than one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
like, on the East Coast, they have these, like, they're called row homes.
Oh, okay, so I
Usually.
didn't even know that.
Yeah.
But it's more like it's like a taller built home.
Yeah.
In Oklahoma, their like houses are more built for like
They're
flat land.
I was gonna say,
and
they're
tornadoes.
spread out. They're a little more, like, not all together.
Yeah, like a
usually.
big house here is like 4 or 5 bedrooms with no stairs. Like that's a big house here. Like, but up there it's like you have a big house if it's like stacked up tall.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's Cody, there's his brother Trey, and then they have a roommate named Savion. And Trey sleeps in the living room. Savion has a room, and then Cody has a room. And so we're all kind of packed in there like sardines. There's like nothing wrong with it. Like I like it. Like we all know where everybody is. Everybody's
It's like a
chill with each
commune.
other.
Yeah.
We're chill with each
It's
other.
cool.
And but being a significant other, the only significant other in the house, and the only girl,
You are.
I have to strategically poop and strategically have my period.
I hate that. I hate that so much.
And so, like, at first I hated it, but then I was kind of like, this is kind of
Kinda like a
hilarious.
game.
This is hilarious. Like, and so, like, in Cody's mind, I love him to death. But in his mind, I just wasn't shitting. Like straight up, dude. He was shocked to hear that I had shit in his house.
Wow. Good job, dude. That is incredible.
He just pushed it out of his head completely that I ever shit, ever. And so whenever I went
That's
to go visit
incredible.
him for Christmas, and we both had food poisoning. Like, sorry, we both had food poisoning, dude. Like, it's gonna be obvious that I'm gone for like a couple minutes. I'm in the bathroom.
Like,
And so
you're gonna hear this. It's gonna sound like I'm peeing out of my asshole. I've had food poisoning before, and if you haven't, and you've never done this,
you're peeing out of your asshole. Straight
you're
up.
peeing out of your asshole. And there's no other way to say that. That's vivid
Yeah.
as fuck, but that's exactly what it feels like, and it sucks.
Yeah.
I thought it, literally, in my life, I've never thought I was gonna die like I did on food poisoning.
Yeah, dude.
That was also another military story I can totally tell.
I'm gonna make sure this is recording just because I'm panicking right now. Not like panicking, but I'm
Feel
trying
like,
to be extra
is it?
prepared. Okay, it is cool. We're good. Thank God.
Thank God. Because we totally went on a rant.
Yeah.
I was farting.
So, but yeah, Cody just like had it in his mind that like I just wasn't going to the bathroom, and so, one morning we woke up and it was like I was there for 2 weeks for Christmas, and this is like the second week. So Christmas had passed and we were coming on to like New Year's, and I woke up and I got out of bed. Okay, yeah. That's a lie. I woke up, we like,
Yeah.
And then I was like, hey, I'm gonna be gone I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And he was just like, okay. And then I came back from going to the bathroom, and I was like, sorry I was gone so long. The food poisoning's winning today. And he goes, he was just like, oh, okay. And I was like, I pooped in your bathroom. And he just goes, no, you didn't. He goes, no, you didn't. And I was like, but I did. And he goes, nope, girls don't poop.
Oh my God. Yes, that's a thing. So my ex, everyone knows who this is, probably if you've ever known me ever in the last 10 years. My ex that was from Jersey, right?
Ew.
When he had told me this story, and I was like, you're fucking kidding. And he was like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. This is exactly, I did not know girls pooped until I was like, he was probably like low teen. I feel like he said like 13, 14 maybe.
Holy shit.
And he was like,
Holy shit.
he did not know.
That's crazy.
And they told him, and he was like, I had no idea that girls pooped. I literally had no idea. I thought it was just like rainbows, butterflies, unicorns.
What do you think happens?
I was like, oh my God, like you can keep thinking that if you want, but
you're wrong.
you are wrong.
Dude, it's just so funny to me that guys are just like, girls are too sexy to shit and fart. They don't ever do it. They have boobs and ass. They just don't fart. They're just there to be sexy and look pretty.
There are no toxins that their body needs to flush out ever.
They always smell like perfume, which we are stupid, so we think that's their natural smell. Like, no, sir. No. We are musty as hell. Okay, we bleed once a month.
Female in the wild. She never shits. She just smells like roses.
That's what makes me so mad about, like, old Greek mythology and, like, this old fucking Disney movie called Fantasia. Like,
I love Fantasia.
dude, the women in Fantasia, like, the wild women in
like
Fantasia.
forest nymphs.
Yes.
They're forest nymphs.
They have long-ass hair. They have, like, natural makeup on. They have flowers. They're shaved. Like, their little girl friends down there are shaved. They have perky boobs without a bra on. I'm like, this is why men think girls don't shit, because this is what they think first of all, wild women do.
Wild women.
That concept. They think that we're just fucking out here in the woods, sex crazed, ready to take a dick at all times, freshly shaved with flowers in our hair.
And I just look like this.
Like, excuse me? Absolutely not. I woke up and smoked a bowl this morning on the toilet. Don't fucking come at me, okay? I'm not naked and beautiful in the woods. I woke up with yesterday's makeup, took a shit, and smoked a bowl on the toilet. So, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, PSA, if you don't take anything else from this podcast, girls shit.
Women shit. Okay, Rico was not having that. Okay, cool.
I'm so sorry.
My bad. Sorry.
Anyway, after going on this rant about women shitting.
I think that's really all we have to talk about.
I think
today.
that's it, dude.
I think that's it. This was a good podcast.
Follow us on Instagram. We are being way more active on our Instagram. BD
GC.podcast.
Can I spell? I can't.
Maybe.
We also started a highlight called Our Favorite TikToks, which if you are almost 30 and we just watch a bunch of TikToks all the time, go look at our highlight where we've started a nice collection of good TikToks.
If you don't do TikTok yet, I didn't think I would love it as much as I did. I am not ashamed. I thought I would be embarrassed. I was like, honestly, TikTok is not an app for 12-year-olds. Millennials of TikTok
are so funny.
They're so good. They're like everything you wished Instagram could be or Vine would have been.
It's Vine 2.0 for millennials.
I think so.
Because we're not out here we're not talking about the side of TikTok
we're not
where
even
there are
doing
like
dances.
18-year-olds dancing like they're stuck in quicksand.
Millennials on TikTok don't dance on it like they do, but it's usually
it's
like
arm movements.
Haha, we're trying to like do this, you know, like
it's a whole bunch of arm movements. And, like, the bottom half of them doesn't move.
No.
Like, they're stuck in quicksand. Like, we're not talking about that part of TikTok. We're talking about the part of TikTok that's actually funny with people who are coming up on 30 and panicking and just, you know. And if you don't want to download TikTok, follow us on Instagram for the best TikToks because you can just honestly just watch our Instagram highlight and not have to download
on the podcast. We don't do this on our personal ones. So we obviously follow us on our personal ones. We're Killer B. I think I'm Killer B _ Hensley.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's Mac Loves You, MacLuvsYou.
Yes.
So we post funny shit on ours, but we're also both now on our Instagram podcast. So, and we're both posting shit that we think is funny. We're more active. We're trying.
All of our updates are there too.
Yeah. So if you're into this, you want to follow it, definitely do that. And then we're putting the YouTube on her channel.
It's just Mac Copeland, MAC, COPLIN. I thought I needed a burp, but I didn't, so
you didn't tell anyone until...
There it is. Yeah, so that'll be there. We are slowly transitioning to, like, a Patreon and a separate podcast YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. But for now, like, that's on my personal YouTube.
All of your feedback has been so good so far. We've used it. I tried to, if you know sound and podcasting, I mean, obviously, please, for the love of God, reach out to us. But I've listened to a lot of, like, I've watched more YouTube than I want to on audio and editing and all this shit. So we are trying to make it better. I hope it sounds that way. If it doesn't, please let me know so that
feedback is appreciated, basically.
It really is. It really is. I really love it. I know how to make it better. And we're doing this. We didn't realize this many people. I thought it would be like 5 fucking people, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
I thought it would be like 10 of my best friends that listen to it, and we would be just like...
You have 10 best friends? No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, I might, to be honest. I have a lot. Like, I have a lot of very close friends, but, like, I have a lot of friends.
I have 3.
Very close ones. I would say it's probably, give or take, around...
But I'm not a sociopath with, like, none or 1. You know?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Matthew?
Matthew?
Hey, Google, stop!
Okay. So, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Like I said, follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube. Make sure you're following us on the Instagram because we will start doing these lives more often, and we're gonna completely transition to doing the live on the podcast Instagram. So make sure you're following it. Also, the link to donate to for a fighter is gonna be in the description wherever this is and wherever you're listening. So.
Bye.
Thanks again. Have a good day. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Ciao. Hit it, Clifford.